Why fast on green juices? Whenever I recommend people to go for fasting, whether it's 1 day or 3 days, I really suggest fasting on green juices. It's okay to include a few fruit juices, but major portion of your diet on a fasting day should be of green juices. And by green juices, I mean juices made with any green vegetable of your choice. The reason behind that is green juices or green vegetables are very highly alkaline. And another reason is when we make juice with vegetables, all the fiber from the vegetables is removed, and now the juice becomes very easy for the body to digest. When we have a juice, then the body will not even take more than 10 to 15 minutes to digest it and get energy out of it, which is much needed on a fasting day. Another reason for drinking green vegetable juices is they are very high in oxygen, they have great plant hormones, and they're full of enzymes as well. Another important thing we should keep in mind while making juices on a fasting day is food combinations. Because if we don't follow good food combining and we're mixing without thinking any vegetable with any fruit and making juices out of it, then the digestion is hampered and we can get issues like bloating or gases as well. I know a lot of people tell me that they love to mix fruit with vegetables in their juices, and I agree they taste really nice. But the problem here is that when we are mixing fruits and vegetables, then fruits need different kinds of digestive enzymes, and vegetables need different kinds of enzymes. So if we mix them both together in one single meal, then both these enzymes are secreted by the body, and then the body gets confused and digestion does not take place properly, leading to various digestive issues and bloating. Sometimes it is okay to mix leafy greens with fruits, not other vegetables, because leafy greens and fruits have still similar digestive requirements. But again, I would not recommend doing that on a fasting day, because you're not eating all day. You want to get the most of every single glass of juice you are having. So ideally just keep it to only vegetables in one meal and only fruits in your next meal. Another thing to avoid in your juices in fasting is nuts and seeds. Sometimes people ask me that is it okay to mix a few almonds or other nuts or seeds in the juice? Again, on your regular days, it's absolutely fine to make a juice out of vegetables and nuts. But on fasting day, I would not recommend that. Nuts are actually very high in protein and they are difficult to digest. So the body will have to do a lot more work to digest them, and on a fasting day we don't want to do that. The whole reason why we are fasting is we want to give the body a break from digestion, so we want to have the lightest and the most simplest meals, and vegetable juices are the best option, and the second best option is our fruit juices. However, I would recommend not having any fruit juice pure without diluting with water, because when we make juice, one glass of fruit juice, we'll be using these many amounts of fruits. So just imagine the amount of sugar that goes into just that one glass, and if you just gulp it down like that, it will really shoot up the sugar levels in your body and will give a shock to the body. So I would recommend that if you want to have a fruit juice, make sure you dilute it with same amount of water. So take half a glass of fruit juice and half glass of water, mix it well and drink that, and that's absolutely fine. Another thing I would suggest is avoiding root vegetables, especially when they're not in season. When they're not in season, you should just not even consider having root vegetable juice, because again, they are vegetables but they are very high in sugars, and the same issue applies here as well. It will really shoot up your sugar levels. But when they are in season, their juices are really beneficial for us, like carrot juice and beetroot juice. So feel free to have these. However, if you are having just pure carrot juice or a beetroot juice, then make sure you dilute it with water, and otherwise you can also dilute it with other vegetables like other leafy greens, spinach or cucumber, petha or lauki. So just mix and make a nice mixed vegetable juice with these, adding a few carrots and beetroots. Then there is no need to dilute it with